Hello everyone, welcome again. It's Michelle here, and I am still going through the things that I got for Christmas. So I got the portrait and the botanical collections from Castle Arts. Some of you will have watched part one and part two of the very large 120 piece Castle Arts mixed media set that I got, and there were some coloured pencils in there and what they call their premium soft touch. So I've already labelled my swatches out here, and there are three that cross over. So I did receive those in the mixed media set. That's just from this portrait set, which I'm going to do first. So one of the things that I do like is that you do get in the lid all of the colours swatched out, which is quite nice. And to be honest, let's see whether they look the same when I swatch them out. But yet again, you do get some, good little booklets with all of their colour and product guide, how to join the Castle Club, and this particular booklet is just for this portrait collection. So yeah, just sharing those. Then there's always this piece of glassine that sits on top. But there we have, let me move that up a bit there, like so. We have all of those lovely coloured pencils. So let's start with titanium white, which never shows up on screen, but I'm just going to swatch it anyway. Then we've got golden yellow. I'm just going to make sure I get the right one out. Golden yellow. And I think I have said before that although these aren't a luminance or a Derwent Lightfast, they really are much better than many coloured pencils that I've come across, and they are quite creamy. So for sketchbook work, work that you're not going to sell because of light fastness, and by that I mean Castle Arts are in the process of doing light fast tests, but as far as I know, they haven't yet finished them. So that was golden yellow. This is Naples yellow. This is terracotta light. And although I don't do portraits, the colours in here look like they will still be very useful to even do, well, there's not that many greens, but they might still be useful for some outside sketching. This is tangerine. There we go. And then we've got coral. Oh, that's a beautiful colour. I'm really liking that. I would like to say that I have got the most gorgeous sunshine today. It's no, that's not the right colour. Oh yes, it is peach. It's very chilly outside, and it was icy enough or frosty enough for my husband to have to clean off his car before he went to work this morning at around about well, 7:45, I suppose. but it's cold but sunny, and I cope a lot better with that. I don't know about any of you. So there we go, coral, then peach, then burnt ochre. Burnt ochre is a nice colour. What have we got next? Grenadine. There are a fair few pinks in here, which I'm assuming you would need for portraits. So I probably wouldn't need all of these pinks myself. Opera rose. But what I might do once I've gone through all of these new supplies is I might possibly give a few away. So opera rose, then Venetian red. And when I say give them away, some of you might or might not know, but my husband works between two children's homes, and they are for children that have got emotional, social difficulties and sometimes have sort of ADHD, autism, that kind of thing. And the children stay there, they live there, and only go to their parents occasionally. He does careers advice there, and they are always very happy for any supplies for the children, who range from sort of 8 through to 16. So Venetian red, alizarin crimson, and aubergine. Then we've got purple. Oh, that's a bright, gorgeous colour. Wow. Those of you that do portraits, I mean, I'm not sure how you would use that colour in portraits, but I'm obviously missing a trick there, aren't I? This is called mauve, which is very pretty. Sky blue. I'm actually doing this in between sessions for my clients that I see as a psychotherapist. So I've got a little bit of a gap. Got about an hour's gap. And so what I'm doing is something that is mindful for me, clears my head. I might not be able to upload the video, etc., but I can actually just take the video and then so once I've done the video, I put it through CapCut, and then I have to upload it to YouTube. I probably won't have time to do all of that, but I just thought how nice to get some colours and some pencils out. There we are. So Delft blue, burnt umber, sepia, burnt sienna, and then we've got more muted colours coming up. So we've got a cool grey. Well, that's rather nice. Then we've got Davies grey, which is a green grey. Well, when I say a green grey, it does have a slight green hint to it, and it's a warmer grey. And then we've got Payne's grey, which is very nice. And finally, in this set, we've got Ivory black. I think, did I have the Davies grey in the other set? Let me just Let me just double check. Yes, I did. Right, let's just mark that on there. I missed that one, so I'm going to put a little mark. That shows me that I've already got these pencils before. So let me bring this up for you to have a look at. There we go with our portrait collection. I like all of these down here for landscapes, and the ones at the top here. I think the burnt ochre could be really useful for, and the peach, and even the coral maybe, and the Venetian red, thinking about it. So these four here will be really good for autumn kind of colours. Yeah, it's mainly the pinks that I would probably not use quite so much. But yeah, there we go. That's that particular set. So I don't know, let's bring that closer. Yeah, burnt ochre. They're not. I think it's still always best to swatch your colours out, basically. Right, let's move on to our second set, and the last page in my Sea White of Brighton. This is what I've been using for a little while. Sea White of Brighton Plein Air Sketchbook, A4 350 GSM. So I'm going to have to go upstairs and find a new one, aren't I? Let's see. Here is our botanical set. Let's move everything over a bit. And then we've got the colours there. And again, the same kind of leaflets you usually get. Yeah. So these leaflets always give you something that you can do, which is quite nice. So same glassine. Right. Starting off with our titanium white again, which I will have plenty of, but probably won't use. So I might give those away. Then we've got golden yellow. I should have checked whether any of these are. Well, look, ivory black we know I've already got. Payne's grey I know I've already got. Hold on, purple and mauve. Purple, mauve. Burnt sienna, is that in here? No. Burnt umber. Okay, let's just double check with the previous one then. Other than that, oh, yellow ochre. Do we have cadmium yellow? No, we had cadmium yellow deep. Okay. Golden yellow. So as you can see, oh, and terracotta light we had, didn't we? There's quite a bit of a crossover here. Ultramarine, I'm pretty sure I had that. Yes. I have cerulean blue. No. Right, let's keep going. Then we've got cadmium yellow. I would have to say that's quite a muted cadmium yellow compared to some. Yellow ochre that I've already got, but I'm probably going to get through yellow ochre quite a bit looking at it. The terracotta light. Then cadmium orange. Oh, red ochre. Oh, okay. Cadmium red. I mean, I think I'm trying to compare them to paints, and maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Rose pink. So what did we have before? Was it pink rose then? Was it the other way round? Opera rose. Okay, and this is rose pink. I do like that purple. And I do like this mauve. I think that's almost like a lavender to me. Heather purple. Ooh. That's very nice. Cerulean blue. Mm. What have we got next? Ultramarine that we've had before. And then thankfully we've got quite a few greens in this one. So we've got, hold on, I've missed a word off of there. Phthalo green light. That reminds me of a schminker colour. Like a cobalt green almost. Leaf green light. And I love using this colour in my work. Then permanent green. Oxide of chrome. Oh, that's dark. Wow, that is nice. Sap green. Oh, and that's a good colour as well. And then Viridian. But that's actually quite a nice Viridian. Sometimes Viridian can look very unnatural. When I use it in with watercolor, I will always mix something else in with Viridian raw umber. So I'll add either a blue or a brown, because it can look quite unnatural. Burnt umber. Payne's grey that we had before, but you can never have too many Payne's grey pencils as far as I'm concerned. Yep. And then finally our ivory black again. Which is good. Right, let's bring these ones up. There we go. That is the botanical collection, and I can see why. I think that makes a very nice botanical, possibly kind of spring collection. I think that would definitely make a nice set to take out at springtime with you, because you've got this gorgeous light green, you've got these pops of colour, you've still got some yellows there, and you've got plenty of greens, and you've got some browns. Yeah, I think that would make a really, I would almost call that a spring palette. So that's rather nice. Oops, let's just pop. Oh, I'm butterfingers today, aren't I? Pop the little bits back for now. So there you have the portrait and the botanical collection, which obviously don't cost as much as the great big 120 piece mixed media set that Castle Arts do. Let me know if any of you use the Castle Arts pencils, or you know, because if you scan your work in and then sell prints, for example, there's nothing wrong with using these pencils to do that. These are going to be perfectly good to use in a sketchbook, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, that's my personal viewpoint. It's not that I'm trying to promote Castle Arts at the moment. It just so happened that the 120 mixed media set and these two were something that I had at Christmas. So and you know, a lovely thought it was too, and I will use them, but probably not when I'm in the studio. They're probably going to be more for out and about in those kinds of sketchbooks. So there we have it. Not a very long video. I think what I've got coming up, so stay tuned and look out for. I'm going to be using one of Anne Blockley's books and doing a version of, or using one of her paintings as inspiration. I think I'm kind of missing doing some of that more loose watercolor work. So that's something that I've got planned in the pipeline. And also in the pipeline, I bought the most fabulous book because of doing a course. And I'm really looking into the Chinese and Japanese artwork. And I have also got brushes and some nice paints that I think I showed in a previous, I'm pretty sure I showed in a previous video as well. So I want to be pulling those out and having a go with those as well. So that's all coming up soon. Yeah, there we go. Right, well, thank you so much if you stayed with me and you're watching, and thank you so much for subscribing if you have. Do have a look at my Substack and my Discord server. They are both for free. Subscribing on YouTube channel here is for free as well. So yeah, have a little look around, and until I see you next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay calm. Bye.